Hey, this is Michael with Top Dasher for Beginners. I want to be able to help everyone out there that's looking to make as much money as possible with DoorDash and be able to provide tips and tricks and how-to videos to be able to help people maximize their time and be able to make as much money as possible, especially during this COVID time. Being your own boss is a big deal, and be able to set your hours and make as much money as possible. So consider subscribing and liking the videos so that more people can get some advice on how to be a top dasher during COVID-19 times. So today I had two orders that I had to decline. They were just too low on the amount per mile. First one was about 50 cents per mile, which, I mean, that's hard to justify unless it's obviously not that far or it's going to keep you in your territory. Neither of these actually kept me in my territory, so that was the second part. First, they were too low per mile, about 50 cents on the first one. The second one was actually closer to 30 cents per mile, so that one's definitely a big no. The other reason I declined them is that they took me out of my territory. And so I showed you guys on another example is that if you are going to take one that's less than $1 per mile, make sure you stay in your territory so that you don't have to drive back into the territory and waste more time. And so the first one was about 50 cents per mile. That one's on the fence, but since it was outside the territory, it was a no. And the next one popped up about a second later, and that was a big no because it took me further out of the territory and was less per mile. And so those are two examples. I've got some more coming, but these are some big ones that be careful. If they're a little bit too high if they're too low per mile, consider if it's going to keep you in your territory to be able to get a second order after that. So keep that in mind. All right. Hope this helps.